Hello, I'm Scot Conway, PhD, JD, 8th degree black belt. I'm the instructor for Language of Emotions 101A and 101B, and I'm the author of Emotional IQ with an Emotional Genius Moment. Emotional intelligence, what is it? Now there's a lot of definitions out there. I like practical definitions. I like things you can use. A definition for emotional genius that I use is PUMU, P-U-M-U. P is perceive. The first U is understand, then manage and use. Perceive, understand, manage, use. Perceive is, what are you feeling? What is someone else feeling? What label can you put on their emotion? Maybe on a scale of 0 to 10, how intense is that emotion? Understand is, what does their feeling mean? Now, at a very basic level of understanding emotion, can you see why someone feels that? When you look at someone who's angry, can you look at what happened and look at the fact they're angry and say, okay, yeah, I can see why someone would be angry about that. I see what's coming up, and I see what's hitting their lives. I can see that that would be something that they would be afraid of. A higher level of understanding is to know what the feeling actually means. If you see someone who's angry, oh, I know what anger means. Anger means a broken rule. So they have a rule. If I can understand their rules, if I can understand the expectations they have, then that means I can either head off their anger or I can help them resolve their anger. Rather than maybe even being the person they're angry at, I can end up being the person who helps solve their problem if I can understand well enough what they're angry about. And that requires understanding the anger. Then there's manage. To manage emotions, just to control them. Most people at a very basic level, they stuff the negative emotions down. They manage their emotions by trying to shove aside or push down whatever it is they don't like and just let whatever else comes out, comes out. A more effective way to manage is using state management, using the instant state change skill that I've also taught in another video lesson. When you get to higher levels of managing emotions, as you understand the language of emotions, so you know what the emotions mean, then you can manage people's emotions better. For instance, if you overpromise and you underdeliver, the overpromise is going to set up a rule. The underdeliver is going to break that rule. You're going to create an expectation, and then you're going to violate that expectation. What's that going to do? That's going to create anger. Why? Because anger is a broken rule. You create a rule by giving them the expectation, then you break that by violating the expectation. You're going to end up with angry people. Or fear. Fear is something's coming, I'm not ready. So you know if you're going to be managing fear, say you're managing your own fear. If you're going to manage it by just ignoring things, it might still be coming, and you might still not be ready. Maybe you feel better for a while, but you never get the message of understanding what the fear means, that you need to get ready for this. And then by putting it off, putting off, then you could end up in crunch time where now it's overwhelming as well as fearful. And what's overwhelming? Too much. Now you really have too much. And why? Because you didn't manage your fear. You didn't understand the message over here, the understanding, to apply it over here. And then the use. To use your emotion, use that meaning in the emotion. So when you feel the fear, you know what's fear means. Something's coming, I'm not ready. Okay, what do I need to do? I need to get ready. Use the fear to prompt you to take a look at the thing. So you use the fear as a prompt. So, okay, how do I use this? Well, I take a look at what's coming. Let me analyze this. Let me determine what ready is. Let me see if I am ready. And then if not, let me bridge that gap. Let me close the gap between me and ready. PUMU. Perceive, understand, manage, use. A basic working definition, a useful definition for emotional intelligence. I'm Scot Conway, PhD, JD, 8th degree black belt, Language of Emotions 101A and 101B, and the book Emotional IQ. Hope you've enjoyed your emotional genius moment and that you learned something that continues to move you forward in emotional intelligence. Thank you.